It's the Wednesday wrap-up show with the Black Comic Lords.
What up?
Or some of us, anyway.
To talk shite, and it had to be my boy Kev P. Be on that BCL.
What is up, everybody?
Will BCL
Black
time.
Comic Lords. Thank you for patiently waiting.
So we got.
If I'm being honest, which I often am, to a fault, unfortunately, it's completely my fault. We're late. I actually forgot to set up the stream for tonight. That's because outside of you guys seeing me on your screens, I have an entirely different lifestyle that is often very distracting. So I apologize to each and every one of you for being late, not advertising this well, but it's just comics, man.
So you trying to tell me you ain't out here pushing these comic books? You ain't out here in the corner slinging these comic books, slinging these
I'm slinging something into my day job, but it's not comics.
Dang.
I know. What's going on? Paul, what's going on? Oracle, how are you? The first lady to BCL, your presence. I said this behind the scene, and I meant it today because this week has been absolutely taxing, but your presence is absolutely calming and much needed.
Well, I'm happy to provide.
Very nice. Hold on. Before we give Paul the floor to get the intro right. Ladies and gentlemen, please don't make Paul boycott the show. Make sure you like, make sure you share, make sure you subscribe. Come on now. I mean, he will not start the show if he don't see the likes where it's supposed to be.
Oh, I haven't done anything yet.
See? I'm just saying.
What are we up to?
Right? We got hold on. We got 17 people in the room. How many likes we got? I don't think we got no likes.
Zero likes?
It should be at least one. I did like
not even like a false positive like. We got nothing.
Wow.
Nathan.
Oh,
that's
terrible.
Oh no, they started coming. See, they started coming. They're trickling in.
Don't test me. I will cancel the stream. There are other things I can do. I can rewatch House of Dragon.
You gotta pass around the proverbial BCL collection plate, like when you at church. It's like, here you go. Can I get some likes, please? Tithe and offering.
Do you like me? Yes or no?
Need some shares.
What do you want in the background? Because that is not regular Spider-Man. That looks like some updated Disney situation.
It is updated Disney Plus Spider-Man. Don't worry about it.
Paul, what's going on? How's your day, my guy? Talk to the people. Talk to the fans.
My day has been stressful, to be honest with you. This is probably the highlight of my day.
Touché.
Well, actually, coming home and seeing my wife and daughter—that's the highlight of my day.
I will say that. Yes,
we know what you meant. You a family man.
But we're here to talk comics. Honestly, I am still on a high from Heroes Con.
That talk.
I've got boxes and boxes of stuff I brought back that I still haven't even gone through yet. We did a recap show last week, and I got to show some of the stuff I brought back. But in terms of the actual books, like I showed like original art and sketches and commissions and stuff I got. But in terms of actual books, I didn't really get a chance to sort of talk about that. One of the most interesting things that I got from Heroes Con, oddly enough, I have not. First of all, shout out to Get a Robo Shin one.
Yep. It sounds like one of them.
You guys come on my stream and talk about comics.
Well,
you just gave us $5, so that's a good start. I don't know. Send us an email. Saying, hey, would you guys like to come on? And here's the time and date that we come on, and send us a link. It's not that complicated.
Black Comic
be outside
at Gmail.
We be outside.
If we're not doing other things, we do outside. But anyway, yeah, like Heroes Con was a real vibe. Meeting with various creators. There's a whole bunch of new creators I met with that I got their books. I still haven't had a chance to read them because I've just been swamp busy. But one of the things I did do, oddly enough, I have not, if you've been watching this for a while, I have not been too big on the big two in terms of what they're doing right now. Everyone's focused on the Absolute comics at DC. Marvel's trying to emulate that, which is ironic because Marvel kind of created that concept with their Ultimate Comics day. They did it first.
They did.
But they tried to recreate it and it just didn't work out too well.
Got it.
But here's the thing. I have purposely tried to avoid the Absolute comic line. I did get the first several issues of Batman. I did. We'll get to that. Look, we have to talk about comics or literally Angel's going to lose her mind.
Yeah, because what is that? Oracle's trying to distract us and
that just came out today. So, honestly, I saw this discussion with Scott Snyder, and he talks about what they're trying to accomplish. Marie Javins, Scott Snyder, talking about what they're trying to accomplish with the Absolute line, and it actually was fascinating to me. And so, it's building something the way he described it. I'm not going to try and redo it because I just couldn't do it justice, but it gives the creators a degree of artistic freedom that they would not normally have with DC. But he said it far more artfully than I did, but also allowed him to more unfettered, discuss topics about class and social justice. Not social justice. I don't want to say social justice. It's not really social justice. It's more about issues of the day, something that affects us in real life, but in a way that people from a universal sense could identify with and appreciate. And that's what he's doing with Absolute Batman. And as I looked at it from that lens, I was like, you know what? I need to give this book, this line a try again. And so I started rereading Absolute Batman. I'm like, yeah, this actually is pretty good. Damn it.
Pretty good.
I was saving so much money not buying any of these books, but
pretty good.
I know Chocolate's smiling because he's like, I love Absolute Batman.
No, listen, you can love both, and Absolute Batman is absolutely dope. Absolutely dope. But it's funny you say that because it makes me remember Oracle, how Oracle goes, she didn't coin the phrase, but it's definitely tied to her. Like comic books are time capsules. And it sounds like that's what Scott and his team are trying to do. Capture the time in the Absolute realm. So yeah, pretty cool.
It actually really was good. And so I did, as a Heroes Con thing, I was to tie it all together because, I know I go off on tangents, but I did try to tie it all in eventually. I did get this triple signed.
Ooh, let's go.
Triple signed Catwoman #1.
Whoa. Time out. Stop. I have seen a lot of triple sign because I have triple signs. I have not seen a triple sign in double remark. That is fire.
This is triple signed, double remark.
That's fire.
Signed by Che Grayson. Signed by Sway, who did this black remark you see there.
The Catwoman. Yep.
Also signed by Scott Snyder himself.
Tough.
Who remembered it was my birthday and did his own remark.
You got a beautiful birthday gift for your Snyder. Look at that. Nice.
So this was, in essence, a gift from Scott Snyder. Thank you very much, sir. I appreciate it.
How the heck did you not slab that?
How did I not slab it?
Yeah.
I didn't have you around me with me at the time because you're out being chocolate.
Time out. Oracle, when I tell you would have been proud of little bro. I heard the critiques. I heard the pain and the angst that was levied upon me due to previous cons. Oracle, when I tell you the BCL was glued to me, literally to the point listen, besides the Sun Tzu Warriors and the Anti-Hero Society, BCL was absolutely glued to my hip. And then every situation, every conversation, to the point Paul was literally like, Chocolate, you do know I know this person. So I don't care. I'm introducing you to everyone.
Oh.
We will not do this again. I don't care. I don't care. I don't care.
No, truthfully, I think this was the last day, or you had already left. I think you might have already left.
Probably. Go away. I left Sunday morning. Yeah, to go back to my daughter's.
Yeah, this was Sunday during the day, I think.
Okay.
It might have been Sunday during the day.
What happened?
But you weren't around. That's why I didn't.
Oh, that's when that signature situation happened.
Huh?
Got you. I said that's when the signature situation happened with Scott and yourself.
Yeah.
Got it. Okay, yeah. That don't mean nothing.
He actually had his he had a panel he had to go do.
Oh,
and
yes.
So he said, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna take everybody. I'll do one signature. I won't talk to you. I'll just do one signature and move on. For free.
Nice.
For free.
Listen, Scott is absolutely a genuine dude. Where this is not the let's talk about Scott Snyder show. But listen, it is what it is. Man is absolutely genuine. You know, it's dope when genuine people are being successful. You know, our Stephanie Williams, our Sways, our Dennis Cowens. You know, it's awesome. It's awesome.
Everyone else had got their signature and move on, but he actually took an extra second and did my Batman.
I will say this on the same vein as comics, right? And this is actually a perfect segue. Absolute Batman is fire. We know it. It is what it is. It's the biggest #1 book this year in terms of mainstream success. I would implore everyone that can hear me, and then you, Paul, to read Absolute Green Lantern.
Yes, I have Green Lantern as well.
I might be biased because outside of Storm, Sojourner Mullen is my comic book girlfriend. But I love that Absolute Green Lantern. I don't care. It is what it is. I don't care. I read Far Sector and I was just like, whoa, what is this? Literally, I was like, who is this? I'm in love. I don't know, the way she drew it. I mean, the way, what was it, Jamal Campbell? Hold on. If I don't have a Far Sector around me, I'm not doing my job. Yeah, but I don't know. I know it was N.K. Jemisin who wrote it, which I'm absolutely jealous about, Paul, because you guys interviewed N.K. Jemisin, and she is my wife.
No. We have not interviewed N.K. Jemisin.
I could have sworn you guys interviewed her.
No, it's on my to-do list, but no.
Okay, because I have never encountered N.K. Jemisin, but I know I think it's Jamal Campbell. I always get Carrie Randolph mixed up. But the way the book, listen.
So it's not just me. I always get Carrie Randolph and Jamal Campbell's names mixed together.
I don't know why.
Their names aren't similar.
Art style. Their art styles are a little similar to me, but no. Absolute Green Lantern is absolutely dope. I like it. You got all the Green Lanterns in it, but Sojourner Mullen is the lead in that universe, and a Black woman lead that's not being overly sexualized, or she's not just like a placeholder. She's actually kicking ass. I can't go wrong with it. Can't go wrong with that. Yeah, man.
All right. So why don't we bring up the books that came out this week so Angel won't lose her mind? She's been chomping at the bit.
Well, that's not the book I really want to talk about, but I'm proud of this cover.
That cover's fire.
It is a friend of mine's cover.
Wait, who did that cover? Oracle?
A friend of mine, name is Kari Andrews. He's Canadian.
But
his artwork is exceptional.
Is it Kari Andrews or Kari Andrews?
No, it's Kari.
He pronounces it Kari. Oh, okay.
Well, that's a fire cover.
I did not know that.
That is a fire. And I love the foil.
I saw him earlier this year, and he drew on the spot for me. We hadn't seen each other in a while. I'll look for it. I wasn't expecting to talk about him because usually we just kind of skip over stuff. But he drew a Spider-Man.
It sounds like a little bit of shade. A little bit.
No, listen. Oracle's been shading us all.
That was a whole tree. That was a whole oak tree. Okay, whole oak tree. But I'll find it at some point. But his artwork is just I like the exception.
No, that's a fact. He's absolutely dope. No one can deny that he's a dope artist.
See, now I can't even find what I'm looking for.
How he your friend, or
we don't talk about stuff
ready? How you his friend and you don't got his books at the ready?
Well, because we don't get to talk about stuff.
Got books ready. I always have Johnny Desjardins books ready. Come on now.
And he just had a cover drop on Bishop #1 too.
Come on now.
Oh, that's right. Oh, here it is.
Oh, discombobulated.
That's original artwork.
Oh no, that's fire.
Oh, that's dope.
Yeah.
That's Carrie? Damn, that looks fire.
That's Kari, yeah.
That doesn't look like his normal style. Maybe because it's not colored. That is fire.
Yeah, he penciled and inked it. Now, I thought he was just going to do a pencil, but he penciled and inked it like in less than 15 minutes. It was crazy.
So was it like 7, 10 strokes?
I didn't even know that was the strokes. I didn't even know that was a thing.
Listen, Oracle, you can't be out here low stroking. You know what?
You gotta get your strokes in.
Listen.
The more the merrier, I thought, but okay.
It's not even 10 minutes we're going left. All right, Paul.
Let's give a shout out to everybody in the chat.
Oh yeah.
We got Sun Tzu, who had an incredible whatnot this past week.
It's my guy.
I dropped money I did not expect I was going to be dropping.
That means he did his job. That means he did his job.
Yeah, but really doing it for culture, man. Sun Tzu was just dropping all types of just black indie books and black books, just left and right.
He did his job. Every Friday, make sure you guys support on Whatnot. Go check it out.
Was not taxing people at all. All reasonable. If I had not spent as much money as I did already on Heroes Con, I probably would have bought a lot more. To be honest with you, but shout out to Sun Tzu. We also got Marwan Williams in the house. What's up, fam? We got Malcolm.
Oh, Malcolm, what's up, my guy?
Your boy KP.
My boy KP 612. Yes, sir.
Junior Carter. AJL.
AJ. Come on now.
We got the Comic Totem who just joined the family tonight.
Comic Totem, what up? Can't forget Fubu Comics. Can't forget Fubu.
He is a new member.
Congrats.
And we got Get Your Robushin.
Listen, Get Your Robushin. You got to say it like when those people be having the Holy Spirit in church. Get your Robushin.
Oh my goodness.
That name. But there's no way to pronounce that normally. Hold on, 10 seconds.
Get Your Robushin.
A robo what? Get a
I
robo
can't say it. I'm not gonna try.
Yo, listen,
but that's all right. Big Phil showing up. Black man late as usual.
Whoa! Time out.
First of all, Paul, we being honest. I be here before you most nights, so let's stop that. We're gonna stop
That's
that.
because I do all the heavy lifting before the show.
Here we go. First off,
I got more editing I need to be doing, man. I'm about to get off.
Wow, Phil's working on editing that new intro for the Black Comic Lords for us.
That is part of it. But in all honesty, man, I am actually. So, I'm trying to finish up this Kickstarter video. I'll be very transparent. I started last night, and I didn't like what I was. So the Kickstarter's ready to launch. Like I can launch it right now, right? But I needed to add a video piece to it, right? And I'm like, all right, cool. So I shot some stuff last night, and I was going to edit it this morning. I looked, I said, oh, I don't like this. And then I think I was just overthinking it. And when you edit a video, you can just be there forever, and it feels like you only been there for an hour, and it's like 5 hours. So I stopped, took a break,
came back at it again.
I hate that when I'm editing videos, and it takes me forever.
I mean, it's taking me forever, man. I'm being for real. It's taking me like forever on something it's only gonna be like a 2-3 minute piece, but it's just
walk away.
I'm overthinking it. I think I'm overthinking it. But I mean, I got like, dude, I have so much shot, and I'm going back in it. I'm chopping. I'm like, but I just want,
what was that sound you just made again?
I think for me though, it was about
that's the soft version of
emotional damage.
That's the soft version.
I don't know how I feel. I don't know how I feel about Phil making that sound though.
First off, we talking about Phil making that sound. Pause. I'm talking about Phil's shirt. That shirt, is that what I think it is?
And Oracle's got that on her poster behind her too.
Oh yeah, there we go.
I know.
Sure,
that's why I'm like that shirt. I'm like, wait. But I'm
Y'all
only
are
on that
artistic siblings tonight.
Marvin Gaye album cover.
Yes,
the Sugar Shack.
Yeah, the Sugar Shack.
Clean. That's
Yeah,
what I was like, wait.
Marvin Gaye used it for the album cover.
And this is not a poster. This is a painting. Okay.
Yo, Phil,
I don't know why somebody keeps saying a poster. It's actual
because the original painting is at like Eddie Murphy's house or
Phil,
something.
I need you to understand
original,
right
yes, but I'm pretty sure I went through this. So there is what's called a scenograph. I think I'm saying it properly, where the original artist uses a giant paint machine that mimics the art strokes and everything on the paintings, and then they hand sign it at the bottom. That's what I have.
Okay. Angel finally talking about her shit.
Hey, yo. First of all, Phil, Oracle been shooting shots all day like she John Wick. I don't know what happened over there on that side of the day.
Y'all made her mad.
Yeah, John. Yes. Okay. I can get down with that.
Angel was kind of extra spicy today.
Sometimes we do the shooting. Sometimes we get shot. Today, Oracle want to be doing the shooting.
I don't know why y'all decided to make Oracle mad today. That's not.
Listen, first off, she's talking about she don't know about the stroke game.
And you know what I do when I'm upset?
No one explained it to me because, as far as I know, it's more strokes the better. But y'all talking about something.
What did I come in? Whoa. What did I get into?
Okay, comics of the week. These are books that came out today. Let's start with Blood Wire. And I have to
pay for your internet. What you doing?
I don't know what's going on.
It's Oracle.
But
now, okay,
this book was a little interesting. These are what's the term? What's the best term to use?
I don't know.
Adult entertainment robots.
What? You mean like them?
I know. I've seen that book.
And they are on the run. They're trying to escape the enslavement of being adult entertainment robots.
Wait,
and it's a story about them. It's a sci-fi story,
right?
Sci-fi love story.
So they smashing USB-C ports?
Wow. Okay.
Nah.
This show is not for children.
Wow. The first comic he brought up, and then they have the audacity to put the rainbow gay thing. You know what?
They're smashing you.
The Lord that I serve.
And just like that, we just got canceled on several different states.
I didn't say nothing. I didn't offend nobody. I mean, you can't offend nobody. Who's gonna sue us? Apple? HP? Who?
What is going on?
That's a new community we just created.
Brother, it's a good time. We're having a good time, okay? We're having a good time.
I can't. Because somebody wrote this and said, all right. Move on.
Yo, shout out to Sig Slayer. Sig Slayer's in the building.
We're moving on.
All right, moving on. Other book, Capes. Number 8, introduction of a new black character by the name of Elemental. Who's right there.
I think we saw that on Sun Tzu's show. He was talking about
also that. Sparrow. So introducing the all new Sparrow. That's one black character. Also Elemental.
Nice.
Shout out to Robert Kirkman. Several covers. This cover's dope.
That Ito cover. Ito. That's the artist's name.
Yeah. Ito.
I like that one.
Who did this one?
Oh, yeah, that's my boy Sanford Green. Don't disrespect.
Shout out to Sanford Green. Sanford Green is everywhere. If your comic does not have a cover by Sanford Green, your comic may not be doing that well.
They may not be able to afford them.
Boy Wonder by Junie Ba, Eisner nominated Junie Ba. His Boy Wonder series has been collected into a trade. So for those of you who missed it originally, you can pick it up now.
No, that's a fire cover. Fire cover.
Yeah.
And the fact that it's mainly white and black, tough.
Oh, I have that. Ooh,
who is that?
Unlimited number 20. Now, I don't know what's going on in this particular story. I read the synopsis, and I don't think it has anything to do with Black Lightning. So this is purely a cover buy.
Paul, you know what would be cool?
If you know
what would be cool? Absolute Black Lightning.
We had the conversation, and I don't tease me. However, Paul, go back to the photo. Go back to the photo for 10 seconds, Paul.
Yeah.
Imagine if in DC, if and when this happens, not only does Chocolate want his residual check, the BCL absolutely wants their residual check. I'm telling you up front. We are tired of giving free game. This is gonna be the last free game that y'all get. Outside of that, we taxing. What would be dope is if they did. I'm gonna say black characters, but if they did the other DC characters, I don't give a damn. The black characters, but put their photo on the wall like that. So you have Vixen on the wall with her art, what the case may be. You have whoever else on the wall, like that propaganda spray paint art, like you would see in an actual building, like that. But they do it like a series. So, you know how Scotty Young had his collection where it was a bunch of covers. So you have Black Lightning, you get freaking Chase Fox, all of them, and you put them on the wall like that. That would be fire. What?
Yeah.
The only one thing I would say is you got to go get my boy Shane, go get Ewok, get some real graffiti artists to really do that cover properly.
Marvel did that whole line of hip hop covers. It'd be interesting to see a line of graffiti covers.
Yes.
Oh!
Hey, yes.
All right, no more. Now we're giving them too much game. We're giving them too much game.
Yeah, I really need to stop. That was
we giving them too much game now. Hell no.
And just
so let me say this.
Is not in here. I'm just looking through it right now.
I want to say something real quick, Paul.
In there.
Paul.
Yeah, please, sir. What?
So the one thing that I am working on, and I guess I can somewhat make it. It's almost like an announcement, but it's not an announcement. I got Shane getting ready to work on some covers coming up soon. So
nice.
I need y'all to be on the lookout for that. And so for all of you out there that need a really dope cover, we got some really dope concepts that we're working on. And I'm getting my artist representation team together, man. So it's about to be something special. But yeah, so you'll be seeing some covers from brother Shane real soon. So I guess that was some
listen,
breaking news.
Dietrich.
Listen,
Fubu says, shout out to Dietrich Smith. We all need to support Trails of Serenity Kickstarter. I believe drops on the 27th of this month.
Yes,
it's funny you should mention that.
Hold on, before you go there, finish with the league because I know where you're going.
Okay, let me finish with the league.
Finish with the league, so at least we know we're done with that and we move on. Yeah.
Also, this book, Planet Atmos Exordium. This is cool. Issue number 3.
Ooh.
I read the first 2 issues. Yeah. This book is actually kind of dope.
Enlighten me.
It has a black female lead.
Okay.
It's set in a future sci-fi film. I said film, but I'm somewhat projecting because it's very much like a sci-fi film.
That's some Power Ranger-esque situation. No,
I'm trying to think of what it's reminiscent of.
Okay.
Damn.
What's up?
The storyline is basically you have these people with these exosuits.
Mm-hmm.
They're racers, but they're also fighting each other.
When you say racers, you mean like actual like racing?
They somewhat race. They go and search for things. It's like a big video game, but it's a live video game.
Oh, like Ready Player One.
But the art is fantastic.
Ooh.
Who's the artist? The writer is Dr. Bushnell. Artist Andrea Cucci.
And Andrea Cucci. All right.
And who?
I'm not saying that again.
Andrea.
What was the name?
Listen, we're not falling for the okie doke.
You're not making me fall.
What's the name? I can't see the name. I got my glasses on. I was just trying to.
You can't see the name, and you have your glasses on.
Man. We'll get some new dominance.
You see the okie doke, ladies and gentlemen.
Over for this show.
Andre Cucci. Wow, man. Can you imagine being named Andre Cucci all your life?
Please listen.
We have Superman 39 with some cover artist of some renown, from what I understand.
Of some renown. Listen.
Mr. Sanford Green. I don't know anything about Superman, but I do know Sanford Green, so that's why this is on the list.
You want to know what's funny, Paul, that you mentioned that? Phil was with me, and Phil's probably going to laugh when I say this. So Phil and I, we are at Jeff Loeb's booth at Heroes Con, right? And I'm telling Jeff Loeb, so Jeff Loeb felt a type of way. BCL family, we made Jeff Loeb jealous. No BS. What? I'm telling you right now. Let me explain. Let me explain. No sauce. When I say no sauce, meaning I'm not adding no extra flair. I'm telling the story like it is. So at our previous show, Heroes Con wrap up, myself, Oracle, Paul, Phil, Derek, we all explained. Oracle, you weren't there, but you were there in spirit. That the 3 hangout spots in Heroes Con, of course, Collections in Black. Shout out to 919 Studios, but was Sanford Green's booth, Stephanie Williams' booth, and Dennis Cowan's booth. That's where we all congregated, and we knew if I need Paul, he knows I'm gonna be here, whatever. Yeah. So we're at Dennis Cowan's booth, and it's Cowan. And he's getting the respect that he should. So the line is absolutely long. People getting sketches and remarks, and Jeff Loeb comes over and talks to Auntie Cece, and he's just like, "Yeah." And Jeff Loeb says verbatim, "Cowan, what's going on? You're taking all the customers. I got no business. And look at your line. Share the wealth. Share the wealth." You know, playful barter. So I said, all right, cool. The next day, myself and Phil go to his booth, right? And I'm telling Jeff Loeb that I do not like Batman at all. I mean, Superman. I think Superman is shit. If it's not Superman Lost and All-Star Superman, I'm not reading it. So he forced me to buy a book. Now, you're probably like, that's the end of the story. But the funny part is, Phil, what did I tell him to sign inside of my book?
Oh my gosh, wait a second. I forgot. This dude, wait a minute. He says, I can't man, chocolate's out of control. He says,
we know this.
He said, "Can you sign the sexual chocolate?"
Oh,
and what did Jeff Loeb say?
He said, "I ain't writing sexual chocolate in no Superman book." Amen.
What made it crazy? Jeff Loeb has, I don't know if that was his daughter, his girlfriend, his handler, some white lady, and she goes, "You're sexual chocolate?" And you could tell Jeff was looking at her like, "How the frick you know this black man is called sexual chocolate?"
it was wild, yo.
And Phil is literally looking at me like, "You want him to do what?" And I'm like, "My name is Sexual Chocolate." And he's like, and while he's talking about, "No, I'm not doing it," people are like, "Yeah, that's chocolate. That's chocolate." And the girl right next to him,
he probably literally thinks you're an adult entertainment star.
What made it crazy, Paul? The girl sitting next to him could have been his daughter, his girlfriend, or his handler, because she's not that young. And with these, you never know. And she literally goes, because she's looking up at me in film, she goes, "You're Sexual Chocolate?" And you can see he was looking at her like, "Bitch, why you know he's sexual chocolate?"
Terrible.
Phil is just like, this man is out of control. This man is out of control. Oh, listen, good times. They're good times. Let's finish strong.
Last couple we have here. What happened here? We got White Sky.
Oh no, White
now
Sky's fine.
This artist is JP Mavinga.
Oh, for real?
I saw this cat at MegaCon. This is a brother. He was at his booth just sketching. I'm like, this brother's out here by himself. He got his big booth, all these pictures of books that he's done, and he's just sitting there sketching. And I'm watching him, and people are like trying to buy stuff from him, and they're like, and you see the prices he's charging, and I'm like, damn, this dude's good. He's selling stuff, and he's making money. This brother's cold with a pen, man. His art is incredible. So check out his sketch work here.
JP Mavinga. Is that the dude who we saw before we went to Dietrich's booth where you got your stuff? At that corner table?
He was on the corner towards the center of the floor.
Oh, you know what's funny? I walked by his booth, didn't even realize that was him.
Yeah.
Yeah, I missed that one. I had
you
such
were working, Oracle. Yeah, you were working.
I was working.
This brother's cold. This brother's cold. All right, so one of the things I pointed out. Oh crap.
Hey,
Didn't want to do that.
Show passwords.
Didn't want to show the password.
Yeah.
We learned that we can look up our FOCs, right?
Yes.
Yay.
Oh, while you do that, I just found out, shout out to my boy Nick Draper Ivy. I just found out, and I was not tapped in, that Batman Static Beyond or Batman Beyond Static is a trade that drops on August 4th. I just found that out. I said, oh, that is dope. I'm super.
I won't spend a lot of time with this. We'll go through this pretty quick.
Let's do it.
But check it. The FOC on all of these have already passed. They passed 4 days ago on the 22nd. But you can still pre-order these issues. You've got World's Finest, Superman. Why did I pick this book? I don't even remember.
Is there a variant cover, baby?
Or
did you pick
cover artist?
Maybe
my internet is starting to go crazy on me. So if I drop off,
congratulations.
You know what? This G.I. Joe 24 Ben Oliver variant. It's got my favorite G.I. Joe of all time, Stalker, on there. Oh, geez, look at now. It decides to kick in 5 minutes later.
Yeah,
I don't remember why this is on the list. To be honest with you,
and Mora cover, baby.
No. There was no Black Magnificence to this particular issue. It might have just been in it, but picked by accident.
Maybe you just like the book. It's okay.
World's Finest. It's one of those.
There's usually a method to my madness, and that there's nothing in here that warranted being on the
unless
list.
You know about some secret situation that's going to pop off in the book.
Yeah, that's why I scroll down and see if there's a secret situation, but no. G.I. Joe 24 Stalker cover. This cover is dope. Here's one I want to talk about.
I mean,
New Titans number 37. Now look, there have been advertisements about, hey, get New Titans 38 because Static's going to premiere. We talked about people that we met at Heroes Con. That's part of the only reasons you go to these events. You can meet people, make relationships, and what have you.
Shake hands, kiss babies.
I'm not going to say anything, any particular person's name, but lo and behold, got an email, checked my email today, and hey, Paul, glad to meet you at Heroes Con. By the way, here is a preview for New Titans 37. And here are the pages of Static's premiere in the New Titans, in New Titans 37. So I've been telling y'all for over a month now, don't just fall for the hype and simply pre-order New Titans 38. You need to pre-order New Titans 37 because that is actually Static's debut into the New Titans book. It's kind of a cameo. Well, it's not a cameo. It's more than a cameo. It's like several pages, like 4 pages.
It's a 4-page. It says right there, 4-page introduction.
4-page introduction. It says it?
Yeah, in the
I already pre-ordered.
It's a 4-page introduction. This cover is by. I'm sorry. What'd you say?
I said I already pre-ordered it because I wasn't gonna miss this one.
As you should, Mama.
This cover is by your boy Torrin Clark.
My boy TC.
With Cyborg on the cover. This is the one I ordered for myself.
Listen, when I tell y'all,
you were warned.
Stay tuned.
Don't say that you were not warned. Here's another. Speaking of covers, Superman Unlimited Number 15, done by again.
TC. That
Lauren
looks like
Clark.
TC's art.
We got artists that are so dope in our community. Oh, Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
My
Like
internet's really trash today.
That's okay.
I'm sorry, guys.
Why you fix that? It's okay.
Anywho, we have artists so dope in our completely justified. Wow, my internet is really bad.
Listen, you're still on, so it ain't that bad.
Yeah.
No, League of Comic Geeks crashed.
It's crashed. Yeah, the website's down.
No. Oh shoot! Hold on.
The whole website crashed.
No. Something bigger because all my IT alarms are kicked off. AWS just crashed. Yeah. Sorry. Hold on.
What's AWS?
AWS is Amazon Web Service. That's where 98% of all the websites and services are hosted.
Good old
on.
Amazon.
AWS just crashed because my job alerts just kicked off and said 3 of our load balancers just went down.
Wow. So it's not just me. I'm sorry, computer. My computer's giving me side eye right now saying, and you said it was me. It's not me.
Yeah, so that's probably also why your internet or everything else is acting funny because Amazon. So I know we're here for comics, but you asked. So 90% of our servers are on a cloud server, right? When they say cloud, it literally means in Colorado or Arizona, there's a bunch of machines running Amazon Web Server, and your web application or thing is running on there. So that's all. And if that goes down, most of the world goes down with it, unless you're on an ancient server. So that is why. It's just back up now, Paul. It was a blip, but it's just back up. Nope, take it back.
No, I tried to read the page.
So let's not trust anything tonight, because that also means StreamYard can possibly kick off. So let's just do what we do.
Let's get to it while we can. Angel has been chomping at the bit to talk about some issues of comics that she read. Angel, let's make her big.
Whoa.
It's your show, Angel. Go.
Oracle. You know what? It's normally the Wednesday wrap-ups, normally the chocolate show. Today we call it the Oracle show. You do what you want.
I wanted to talk about, because Paul offered for us to talk about the story and not just the covers.
So
that was supposed to be just between us, but okay.
Word. I'm like, you just putting out family business. Damn. Taking shots.
Listen. I was an Electric Company kid. You see that? It says Electric Company.
Ooh.
Super classic.
This is Spidey, issue number 11.
Very important book.
This is from 1975. Me in this comic book at the same age. I look better. So Spider-Man made many friends, even regular people, and a librarian named Valerie.
You say you and that book are the same age?
Yes.
And me, I'm 56 years old.
Damn!
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
I wasn't prepared. I'm sorry. This is why she be attacking us, because we can never stay on point. This is why.
That is a good one.
Might have got sidetracked a little bit there. Please continue. What is the significance of this book?
Valerie is a librarian in New York City that's friends with Peter Parker. And one day she discovers one of his hidden costumes. She takes it home and alters it, puts suction cups on the feet.
Hold on. What was Valerie's job?
She's a librarian.
A librarian. Okay.
Yes. And she's a Black woman.
I mean, she's on here sewing. I mean, sounds like it.
She puts on his costume after she alters it, and she partners with him to go after Vulture. And Peter Parker gets a little tied up, but she helps him out, and they tag team, and they defeat the foe. The significance of this is she's the first Spider-Woman with no powers. So this comic book actually highlights Black excellence.
She is the first what?
Black Spider-Woman. Spider-Woman, period, actually, from
Yeah, because
1975.
she precede Jessica Drew?
She does precede Jessica Drew, yes.
That's crazy.
And they left her out. I mean, she's in a few comic books, but they left her out. Her athleticism and physical ability to go toe-to-toe, side by side with Peter Parker speaks on, you know, Black women magic, period. This is one of the first stories that highlights Black excellence and Black woman magic. So I love this book. I just wanted the world to know this. This is not a cheap book, and it's only going up in value. So if you can get one, it's Spidey number 11.
I did not know that.
I co-sign on all of that. That's an excellent choice.
Super classic. Super classic.
But you know,
Yeah,
so this it's funny you bring that up.
Got to have in your collection.
It's funny you bring that up, Oracle, because I you know how Phil always goes. You got to get the history right. And I type in first Spider-Woman, and literally I see the Spider-Woman number 1, Jessica Drew, but then it goes like a little blurb. Oh, the first name Spider-Woman is Valerie the Librarian. I'm like, why they don't give her no love? I mean, we know why, because you know they hate seeing a black.
Because she rock the afro, and if you look on my Facebook page, she's my
avatar.
The display.
That's a super dope book.
I did not know that. That's crazy.
And that's why BCL exists.
So exactly I thought, what's the name of the Spider Lady who not Spider Bite? She was on a motorcycle and she was voiced by
so that was also a Spider Woman, but it was a variant of I think a variant of Jessica Drew, like a black variant.
Yeah, it's a variant Jessica Drew, and when she was introduced, she was Riggers.
Copy. Issa Rae. She was voiced by Issa Rae. There we go.
Voiced by Issa Rae, correct.
I know she had a comic book, but I did. That's Oracle. Did not know that. Thank you. Did not know that.
Yours today. There's a few on eBay. I think they're probably gone now.
Listen.
Can I talk about the next book?
Yes.
What you got?
So Oracle mentioned old Spider-Man books. I'm going to also talk about an old Spider-Man book. I don't have it here with me because I read it on the Marvel Unlimited app and I was like, this is dope. And I went and ordered it, but it hasn't come in yet. Okay. But I did take some pictures of I do have some pictures of the book. This is Amazing Spider-Man 96.
Classic.
Amazing Spider-Man 96.
You know
a number of cool things about this book. This book came out in 1970, May of 1971. So it's older than all of us here. Well, maybe not Phil, because Phil's old as dirt. But this is an old book. The first thing, what drew me to look at this book was the cover. We talk about the McDuffie rule here all the time, right?
Mm-hmm.
If you've got 3 or more characters in a book, it's considered a black book. I always apply the McDuffie rule specifically to covers because it is so rare to see a mainstream comic book back in the day, even today to some degree.
My OG. Nope. They killed Paul.
Am I back?
Oh, you're back. You're back.
We can hear you.
Yep. I thought they killed
Am I still frozen?
No, you're good. You're solid.
You're moving.
Ladies and gentlemen, due to this AWS outage,
am I frozen?
You are not. However, I can tell that
you're not frozen.
So I want to make this disclaimer tonight. Ladies and gentlemen, due to this AWS outage, as a tech baby, as someone who works in IT, every application system server will have problems tonight. So we apologize in advance for any type of technical difficulties that may arise during this stream. We apologize in advance. Paul, I'll give you the floor, my guy.
All right. I don't know where you guys left off before I dropped off.
No, you were right there. You were talking
about
about McDuffie rule. You're good. You're good.
Yeah, so I applied I tried the McDuffie rule to comic book covers. Whenever I see a cover that's got 3 or more black characters on it, I just buy it as a matter of course.
Copy.
This one, take a close look. You've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 black characters on the cover of this book.
Yeah, I see
6.
the doctor, the guy on the floor.
If you look in the background, yeah. There are 6 black people on the cover of this book.
Who did this cover?
It was it Gil Kane?
Gil Kane, man.
Really? Oh, Phil said Gil Kane. There we go. So,
yeah, this is Gil Kane.
But so do you know what the actual significance of this particular cover was?
Of the cover? No. What was the other actual significance?
What's the actual significance of this issue? I'm gonna give
some. Well, the issue, yeah, I'm getting into that.
Okay.
All right. So if you go further into the story, let's go to the next slide, Chocolate.
1 second.
All right. So first, you've got Robbie Robertson, which has always been a dope character.
Right.
Phil, can you talk about for a second? The first introduction of Robbie Robertson in comics, because that came up in your collections in black.
Yeah, so we had, shout out to Kazra from Comic Art Fans who was able to get me the actual first. There you go, Kazra. Look how this came in.
Right on cue.
So the very first appearance of Robbie Robertson, the dope thing about his appearance is that his issue significant because it's actually also the first time Kingpin's on a cover as well. But the thing about that is that Robbie Robertson at first was going to be white, and he was actually drawn as a Caucasian. And then what happened is we actually had the actual page, and on that particular page there was notes to make his character black. So I believe it was Ramita Senior who went over the features and made Robbie Robertson a black character, and that's why that page was in collections in black, because Robbie not just was his first appearance, but was the fact that he was a white character at first, and they switched him over to a black character.
Yeah. They even had on the original art page, which Phil had in his collection, the actual handwritten note saying "make him black" or something like that.
Yeah.
They were very specific about it, intentional with it.
Yeah. Paul, so while you're here, can you also talk about, because I keep seeing people in the chat talking about this, and I don't if you're going to talk about it later.
Yeah, I'm gonna get to it. Give me a sec. So
this code authority to keep talking about.
We're gonna get to that. So
perfect.
You have this interaction between Peter and Robbie Robertson, and Peter's wondering, does he know who I am? Because, basically, story-wise, real quick, the previous issue, Peter went to London to chase down Gwen Stacy. But then trouble happened. He had to turn into Spider-Man. He ended up not being able to see Gwen Stacy because he's like, look, if I show up and Spider-Man just made a big splash, she's going to put 2 and 2 together and realize I'm Spider-Man. So he never got to see Gwen Stacy. But Robbie Robertson paid for his flight ticket over there. He took pictures to pay for it, to pay him back. And he's wondering, hey, did Robbie figure out that I was Spider-Man? And I think the general belief is Robbie's not stupid. You don't send this guy out to London and all of a sudden Spider-Man's there and he takes all these pictures of Spider-Man. I think most people believe that Robbie Robertson did indeed know that Peter Parker was Spider-Man at this time.
Yeah.
All right, so let's go to the next slide.
But also too, you know what else is dope about that too is just if you look at that artwork, I believe in that particular issue it was like Gil Kane and
Ramita
issue together. Like that's just.
Yeah, it was crazy.
Spider-Man books at that time was crazy.
Just each individually, they're goats,
right?
Putting together, that's like putting Cowan and Sienkiewicz together. It's just crazy to put artists like that together. All right, so one of the things that made this issue special. This is one of the first times drugs were talked about in a comic book. We had the Comic Book Code Authority at the time.
That's why they keep talking about that. Okay.
And the Comic Book Code Authority is basically the governing body which has established rules of what is and what is not allowed in comics.
Correct.
And I will let my boy Phil talk a little bit more about that with regard to the history on that, Weird Fantasy 18 and stuff like that.
So what had happened was, to make a long story short, during the golden age of comics, you would have these horror comics, and there were people that said that these things were not good for kids. Some of them EC covers was out of control, or some of them, I'm not gonna lie, some of them golden age covers out of control, but they're so dope. But then also it dealt with
Matt Baker didn't help.
And Matt Baker didn't help. Matt Baker drew women so well that they were like, so actually there is a book called There Was a Case, Seduction of the Innocent, and he actually used those images and actually used some of Matt Baker's images. So to make a long story short, one, do your research. These are the cliff notes. But what happened is they came up with a governing body called the Comics Code Authority. So what happens is that comics from then on out had to have the emblem on it to show that it didn't have gratuitous sex, violence, like you couldn't do blood like super red. Like that's why you look at the old Conan books, the blood was like always black for most of the part, et cetera, et cetera. Sexual stuff. But what happened is that and crazy drug use and things of that particular nature. But what happened is these indies would get away with them. They wouldn't put the code on there. But things that were on the newsstands, at the grocery store, et cetera, would have to have the Comics Code Authority on them to be approved. The thing about this particular book is, I know, Paul, you're about to get into it, so I'll let you say that, but this book, Marvel purposely didn't put the stamp on there because of the drug use in there, and to do that with one of his most popular books, that was kind of a big deal. It was a real serious story.
It was. So Peter comes across this person. He's, as a side note, if you saw Spider-Man, the Tobey Maguire Spider-Man movie, I think it was number 2, Spider-Man number 2.
Okay. Dr. Octopus? Oh, you said Tobey Maguire.
It might have been, it's either 1 or 2, but I think it's 2. The one where Mary Jane becomes an actress and she has her first performance, and Harry and Peter are going to the performance, and Peter's running late. Harry's vying for the affections of Mary Jane. They're going to start dating. Peter showed up late, which made him look bad. That's actually that storyline, with Norman Osborn also going there, came out of this book. That whole storyline came out of this book. It's this issue. So Peter's on his way to the theater to see Mary Jane's first performance, and he sees this kid who's on drugs and is about to jump off the top of a building. So he suits up as Spider-Man and says, I gotta go save this kid. Let's go to the next slide, Chocolate.
I got you.
So he swoops in, saves the day. Go to the next slide. And then you have this scene where this black cop and this white cop are trying to save him. He stopped breathing. And then this white cop goes ahead and does mouth-to-mouth resuscitation. And then this black kid's like, Mommy, what's the man doing? And the mother goes, it's called mouth-to-mouth resuscitation, dear. It's his only hope. It's just the visual image of a white cop doing mouth-to-mouth on this black kid to try and save his life was kind of not something that you would see in 1970. So that was the thing. Then you see the glee on his face. He's like, okay, get the stretcher. He's breathing. He saved the guy's life. Let's go to the next slide.
Gotcha.
So then we have this scene here where the friends, Harry Osborn, Peter Parker, they're waiting for who? Randy, the Rocket Racer.
I know Rocket Racer.
The Rocket Racer, who is a low-level criminal genius, technical genius, who rides around on a skateboard. It's a whole thing. Dwayne McDuffie talked about it. But you have this interplay because Harry's father, Norman Osborn, is also going to the play as well. At the time, just to give you background, Norman Osborn knew who Peter Parker was. He was the Green Goblin, had an accident or what have you, lost his memory, was amnesia at this point and forgot that Peter was Spider-Man. So Peter's all nervous that he's going to remember that he remembers who he is as Spider-Man, and he's going to become the Green Goblin again. So they're out on the town. Randy actually goes ahead and challenges Norman Osborn. They talk about the fact that, drugs are in the community, and they're like, you know what? But here's the thing. The drugs scene really bothers me. What do you mean, Randy? Everyone figures it's the black man's bag, but it ain't. We're the ones who hate it the most. It hurts us more than anyone else because too many of us got no hope, so we're easier pickings for the pushers. But it ain't just our problem. It's yours, too. And Norman Osborn goes, don't look at me, son. I know where it's at. He's trying to talk Kit. I know where it's at.
He's trying to talk jive.
He's trying to talk that jive. Well, look, we all know that the Osborns are light-skinned brothers because look at the hair. Their waves are as tight as Randy's.
I mean, look at that. That's waves right there, baby.
That's you can't tell me the Osborns aren't wearing do-rags at night, but that's all right. That's an aside. He goes, you do, huh? You sit all day in your ivory tower counting your bread. He goes, I worked hard for what I got, mister. So what? You want a medal? Everybody works hard. Answer me this. How hard are you working for? People. What have you done to fight drugs? Norman Osborn goes, look, I'm just one man. It's not my responsibility. And Randy goes, you're rich. You got influence. That makes it your responsibility. In essence, with great power comes what?
Great responsibility.
So I think that was the final slide, right, Randy?
Yep.
Yeah. But dope issue for all of these moments. Didn't make the Comics Code Authority on this issue, but they said it was so important to talk about drugs that they went ahead and did it without the Comics Code. Lots of black people throughout this. I just thought it was a really dope issue, personally. So I just wanted to share with all of you who weren't familiar with it.
And two, I think what a lot of people don't understand too is that how popular these books were at this particular time. Marvel, with Fantastic Four and Spider-Man, like these weren't necessarily written for little kids. That's why you had Spidey super stories that was separate later. But what made Marvel Comics so big during that time frame, because DC was killing, but Marvel dealt with realistic situations. You had real cities, real issues, real problems, and there were a lot of college age students who really was reading Marvel, during that particular time. And so that's why their stories were just a little bit more sophisticated. On the other end of the spectrum, DC did similar stories with what was it, the Green Arrow, Green Lantern.
I was just about to bring that up, Phil. I was going to ask which one was first. I thought I was always under the impression Green Arrow was first with the addressing.
I think it was. I could be wrong, but I know that they did that as well. But I think that too is just when you look at comics, they were it was a mainstream situation. Everybody read comics. It wasn't like now where it's this niche thing. Like some people just pick them up. They wouldn't necessarily collect them. I'm gonna grab this off the shelf. I'm gonna read it. So you had to make sure that you had material that whoever's reading it wouldn't feel like they're being dumbed down to. But this is why these stories were really done extremely well.
Yeah,
that goes back to what Oracle was saying. Time capsules. I mean, literally, even from the when Paul was reading it, the verbiage. Now you read it and you may go a little, but that's how they spoke back then. That was the lingo. That was the verbiage.
That's exactly how they spoke back then.
Yeah, that was the verbiage. They was talking jive.
So I ordered that. I found it on eBay for a good price, decent copy. So I'm gonna have that collection soon.
Yes, David. Roy Harper. Yep. Roy Harper and his drug habit. That was Green Arrow. Yep. Okay. Because I thought Green Arrow was one of them. All right. So that's absolutely so. Okay, staying where we are for 10 seconds. So this is to the community at large, but specifically for us three, as well as four as well. Do you feel, right, it's possible for whoever, big two indie, to have, and the indies probably do this on their own, but do you feel, this is specifically for the big two or three, that they can have another comic in this day and age with the same significance discussing issues like that, where it'd be maybe drugs or sex or whatever at that same level of intensity? You think they can do that today?
You mean at the big two?
Yeah, because the indies are doing that right. I mean, they're absolutely taxing that, but the big two specifically, do you think they can do that today?
I don't see why not.
Yeah, I don't think that it's an issue. I just feel like it's, especially not now. I think now is a time where they, I think now they try to tackle a lot of different issues, whether it's sex, violence, sexuality, racism. Sometimes they don't handle these things in the best way, but I feel like now, I think back then it was just a little it was a little not taboo, but they weren't quite sure how that was going to hit. But I think now it's kind of like free game. So I think like they do tackle the issues if it makes sense to tackle them.
Absolutely interesting. So then my next follow-up question would be, well, you know what? I'm not even gonna ask that because I'm not giving away no more free game. Scratch that. No more. I'm not low. Because listen, Fubu Comics is a part of the squad right now. What was the other one? But no, we ain't giving no free game.
Layaway Comics.
Layaway Comics. Listen, we giving no free game because now I guarantee you somebody's gonna create Stroke Comics.
Stroke Comics?
Yep, Stroke Comics.
If it ain't already, already.
No, specifically, it'll be 9-Stroke Comics.
Yep, 9-Stroke Comics. How mighty is the pen?
Ooh, you just that we're off the top of the dome.
I gotta go create that right now. I gotta create that right now because I know y'all. Y'all gonna violate.
So hey, let's so when y'all last saw me, I don't know. Some people may not have known that we did another premiere here in Pittsburgh for Collections in Black at a really dope theater called the Lindsay. And what made me segue into that is because being that we're talking about Spider-Man, I will be doing a Spider-Man screening here in Pittsburgh.
Spider-Man screening. Oh, for the new Maguire joint.
I'll be doing a screening on that Thursday. So if you don't want to wait till Friday, you could come rock with me. And what I'm going to do is at my screening, I'm going to do some special things. I'm going to have some giveaways. We may even have some special people in the building, some artists in the building. And what I'm also going to do is we might be giving away some Spider-Man art. So that information will be pretty soon. We'll show that if you're in the Pittsburgh area, come and rock with me. We're going to watch the movie. And we're also going to talk about Finding 52 before we drop the Spider-Man movie on them. As a matter of fact, I put
you had done that before with when Black Panther came out. Didn't you rent out a theater?
No, I didn't do that. I should have.
Didn't you get a bunch of tickets for a bunch of people?
Oh yeah, I bought like 20 tickets, but I didn't rent out a theater.
Oh. Man, I bought like 20 tickets, but you know,
close enough.
But yo, so if we could go into the joint, because I'm gonna show. So this theater's called the Lindsay Theater. It's a dope space, and they show Collection in Black. It was a great turnout. We had a really dope Q&A afterwards. And there are some images in there. I don't know if Chocolate wants to pull them up or if somebody else wants to pull them up. Only put a couple in there.
Any audio in this?
No, it's just all images, brother.
That
there I go, looking good. You know, giving some feedback, talking back. You know, to the audience. You know, this is what we do, man. We do this for real.
You clean up nice.
I do, man. I do. I try my best. Go hit this next joint real quick. I'm not sure. Only put a couple in there. So that was the theater itself. Dope, state-of-the-art theater. It was crazy. Of course, there's going to be a recap of that coming soon. And it is, all the seats are comfortable. Beautiful stage. Yeah, it's going to be dope. And the fact that they're going to allow me to do, I have a preview of Finding 52 before we do Spider-Man. We're gonna sell that thing out. Get that next.
I am excited about that. I'm absolutely.
Do I got more? I only put 2 in there. I'll put some other ones in there.
Now you only put 2 up there.
Oh, hold on, player. Give me 1 second, because I definitely.
The internet is internet today. It is what it is.
No. I didn't click on. You know, I had some. I had some art in there too. So let's get those.
Okay, it's okay. But why are we doing that?
Did they pop in?
Nope.
Why
are we doing that?
Oh, it may
a lot of individuals are asking, due to the, and I spoke about this yesterday on my Whatnot show, due to the amount of love that was shown, right? Individuals nowadays.
Do what?
the amount of love that was shown, right? The amount of love and camaraderie and community that was shown, right? So you had, of course, Stephanie, my OG Regine, right? Scott Sanford, the whole BCL anti-hero, the Sun Tzu Warriors. Everyone is now asking, all right, where is the next con? Where is the next BCL meeting where we can meet? So I'm like, sorry, I believe the next
is Kazzer still in the building?
Or the next con that we're meeting at, correct me if I'm wrong, is Baltimore. So I know Terrific
right.
Con is happening, right? San Diego's happening, but I don't think all of us are going to be there. Or I think you're the only one going down there.
I think I'm going.
Are you going? Okay, to San Diego?
No.
That's the way all goes.
I don't know. Maybe.
I got the AOK from the wife to go to San Diego.
Are you going, Paul?
I might, yeah.
Oh man, shoot! Y'all not gonna leave me here in Brooklyn. All y'all having fun.
I mean, look, you have the most amount of Black Eisner nominees of all time.
Yeah, we can't miss that.
And the GOAT Dennis Cowan's getting his Lifetime Achievement Award from the Eisner.
I'm trying to figure out how you're not going to be there for that, sir.
Yeah, I know. Listen, what's Cowan and I and on TCC, we speak on a regular. They know, you know what? Ain't no bullshit excuse in that. I got to be there. Point blank period. I got to be in the building. I got to be there. No, you got a point. All right.
Yeah, I gotta figure out a way to make that happen.
But no, it's exciting, right? I mean, listen, you got all these Eisner, and the more that I do research on, and I hate to say it, but I think all of us are like this to a degree. We don't really care about certain things or awards per se until our people are involved or nominated, respectively.
Yes, that's fact.
So obviously,
wait a minute. I don't agree. I don't.
Well, if that is okay. That is okay.
Yeah, I'm all for the awards. I don't like to wait until we get nominated because that for me that doesn't legitimize the award. The awards are very legitimate. I'm just happy we get there. So that's
you know why I say that for me, Phil? Because when it's like, oh, Oscar, and then I just see name I don't know. Forget about white, right? I just name I don't know, name I don't know, name I don't know. Never seen this movie, never seen that. And I don't give a damn. Right. Now the minute I see something I know there, and I'm like, oh, word? Like, what was it? Sinners. I'm like, okay, boom, I'm tapped in, right?
I mean, I get what you're saying, Chalk, because like I was about to call you sexual Chalk.
It's okay, it happens. It's all right.
Gotcha. I understand what you're saying because it hits different when these are people that you have literally had on this show, that have been on this channel with us, that we've broken bread with, that we've sat and eaten, moved, and I was just sitting next to Greg Burnham 2 weeks ago in Charlotte watching Collections in Black, and this man is up for an Eisner.
You don't talk about that, Paul. It's the fact that we talk about Eisner, right, to be nominated, right? And I'm not trying to blow her spot, but my OG Regine, she's an Eisner judge. Like even that, like my Airmaster. I don't think people understand like what goes into being a judge or being qualified, or being
Stephanie Williams, one of the most genuine, nice people you could meet, down to earth people, is up for artist of all time. Like best artist award, best writer award.
Hasn't been nominated since McDuffie.
These are major moves by people that we know and appreciate. So it hits different. This year hits different.
I want to.
If there's a way I can go, I'm definitely.
I want to deviate for 10 seconds because we keep talking about McDuffie, and I call myself a milestone baby, but I went down a rabbit hole after Heroes Con in regards to McDuffie, and we know his comic book and his animation acumen is absolutely up to par. We know he's on Ben 10 and all the other things. I did not put two and two together, and I did not realize that he wrote one of my favorite comic books from one of my favorite movies, literally Back to the Future. I had no idea he had anything to do with that.
Who?
Dwayne McDuffie.
He had something to do with Back to the Future?
Yes, I found that out literally the other day. I was like, what the fuck? And literally the Illmaster looks at me, he goes, dude, he's a genius. Don't you know that? And I'm like, what the fuck?
He wrote the comic or he wrote the script for the movie?
He
I don't understand.
wrote the comic.
Oh, wow.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
I did not know that. He wrote the comic and he also helped with the animated series that came out.
Oh, I remember the animated series. Yeah.
I didn't know that at all.
I didn't know that either.
Now, whether he has any ties to the movie, I'm not that. I don't know about that. But the comic, absolutely. The animated series, absolutely. And I'm just like, yo, this man is absolutely a genius. And yes, we talk about Milestone and we talk about, Ben 10 and Teen Titans, right? The original Teen Titans. Teen Titans go respectfully. You can fight me if you want. I look at Teen Titans grow like crack. I'm sorry. That's what it looks like. I'm sorry. Teen Titans Go looks like crack to me. I'm just like, it looks like they got high. It looks like they literally took whatever that dude that Spider-Man saved, they took whatever drug he did and said, let me make a cartoon show. That's how Teen Titans Go looks. But I'm talking about the original Teen Titans. But they speak about him in high regard. But I'm like, yo, dude, there's work that I'm finding out today that this man was working in. I'm like, what the hell? That was a genius. Could you imagine if he was still around? Holy crap.
Well, speaking of genius, let's go.
Oh, thank you, Thane. You're segueing back to me. I appreciate that.
Here we go. What is
we're going to piggyback off of that. Go through these pictures one more time, Chocolate. I think they're in there now correctly, sir.
These better be some genius-ass photos. Talk about Blake McDuffie.
Ain't no gorillas in my family, dog. So,
dang.
Yeah, not a gorilla in sight.
They gotta be called gorillas.
Shout out to Pooch and Tristan.
There you go. Got my oldest and my mom. That was at the premiere here. So the thing too is, I also going to let. Oh man, I do. Who is that?
Oh, come on.
Lord have mercy. Lord have mercy.
The self-love right now.
Got to, man. If you don't love yourself, but you can't worry about what nobody else gonna do.
That is facts.
That is a valid point. And I definitely love myself. I love me some chocolate. I love me some meat.
Whoa.
Me, I'm talking about myself. No,
always take it way too far. Hit this next slide.
What's my name?
Don't ever ask me. Don't ever say that, man. Like somebody's supposed to respond and be like,
no. You open this door. We walking through it.
Next one. Who's next? So listen. So this is where in one of the Kickstarter incentives is that we're gonna have to do a private showing of Finding 52 on the big screen. And this is where the place is going to take. This is where it's going to take place at. It's just going to be incredible, man. So it's the Kickstarter is about ready, y'all. It's about to drop, and I'm looking for everybody to go crazy on this thing.
Awesome.
Hit this next one. Do I got any more on there, sir? I think that might be the last one.
Hold on.
Oh yeah, that was on the marquee. And I couldn't do it if I'm not at least had some art up there. I got most of my stuff in Charlotte, but I had to put some art up there.
The art is definitely dope. You absolutely got to. Oh, that piece. Okay,
milestone.
Hold on. Oracle, you weren't at. I don't know if you've seen this in real life, but you weren't at Heroes.
Like no, not that one. No.
But that piece, I want to say, either before the Knicks put BTA to the Spurs, or either on the way.
No, it was on Friday. I got it on Friday.
Boom! It was there on Friday. Yes, you were. But that piece is
dope piece.
That's literally what the piece does to you. You can't find the adjective to properly describe that piece, because when you think it's one thing, you get closer and you just go, "What the?" It is absolutely dope. Oh my gosh!
The greens and the black is just so. It's just I love it.
Yeah, literally, Oracle, when you get
close to it, it on the screen.
It looks like quilt. The paper or the material that it's on, it's not canvas. It looks like grandma's quilt. It's fire.
Yeah,
beautiful.
It does.
No, it's beautiful. And then last but not, what the heck? What are you doing?
Oh, that's me doing my dance. Y'all never see me when I do my dance? My little that's that dance. That's my dance.
Oh, what are you doing?
Help us.
That's my
Listen,
dog.
make sure we are absolutely going to go support. But I love the segues.
Phil looks happy. It's a good picture.
Listen, perfect segue. So hold on. Let's talk about this real quick, ladies and gentlemen. Because we gotta,
He's a ghost baby.
We gotta make sure we have balance, and balance in the sense where we gotta read the comics, but in order to read the comics, we gotta make the comics. And how do you make the comics? By pre-ordering. Listen, Paul has multiple shows and videos and Instagram situations explaining
the comic book on layaway.
Exactly. Pre-order. For those of y'all that are not so inclined, I will speak to you in the language of your ancestors. Layaway comics, free 99, nothing down. Now, here's another example of layaway comics, free 99. Let me explain. Kickstarters. Aha. So there's a couple Kickstarters going out there that we absolutely got to touch on. But one in particular, excuse me. One in particular is, you're being a pain. Is of course you have the Noir is the New Black that is kicking on, right? You have my boy Dietrich Smith. I forgot his name. Oh, what's the name of his book?
Trail of
He just sent it to me.
He literally did.
Trails of Serenity.
Trails of Serenity.
Yes,
and then, of course, ladies and gentlemen, I would be remiss if I did not bring in. I mean, come on now. Hold on. We got to remove Phil and his crazy ass dance.
Uh-oh.
You know what Phil doing? Phil over there shaking and baking, moving and grooving. What are you doing? Phil over there shaking and baking. Absolutely got to talk about Ace Blade. Oh, Ace Blade. Listen, first and foremost, I think he just started 3 days ago? 3, maybe 4 days ago. Don't get the timeline correct. But he already made his goal.
That's what's up.
Which is awesome. And if you guys remember, Sebastian was here explaining how, shadow ban and making certain things. So the fact
that was horrible what happened to him.
Yeah, so to see another creator that we love and support actually hit it, right? And make it out. And check out, look, it's awesome. Now, I'm not going to show y'all my pledges because y'all nosy. Oh, shit. Sorry.
Too late.
I'm not going to show y'all my pledge because y'all be nosy out here.
We all know that you do nothing less than retailer.
This is just, listen. But speaking of, listen, let's take it from the top. Right? Look at these things. See. Oh, it's not in order? Is it in order? It is in order. So I'm trying to hide what I have.
Manage your pledge.
Yeah. We're not gonna hit that. But check this out. Oh, this is okay. Boom. Wait, this is So let's literally that 60. What issues 1 through 10? $67. Can't go
That's
wrong
a
with
good
that.
deal.
Literally,
that is a really good deal
at a discounted bundle. I mean, listen, I'm not gonna front. Danny and his team. These guys are literally giving you the whole house. Digital, $5 for those that want it. $10 for issue number 10. The list goes on and on and on. Bottom line, ladies and gentlemen, make sure you go support these Kickstarters. This is how we get our indie books out of there, and whether it's through Kickstarter, self-published, right? You get it from the Whatnots, get it from myself, Sig Slayer, or Sun Tzu. Make sure we go support because we want to see these books out here.
Shout out to them because they blessed me with some original art at
Word.
They blessed me with a piece, so I'm really rocking with them. Hey, can y'all? I sent y'all a preview of my Kickstarter. Are you able to show the preview of it?
Make me big. We waiting.
You gotta send me the link, my guy. You ain't sending it.
Go to the go back into our
he put it in Messenger.
Nothing to say about it, boy. Nothing to touch me. I would have been through that.
It's in the Wednesday wrap up chat.
I saw it.
It's sitting right there.
I would have been.
I just put it back. I just put it back in there.
Hold on.
I looked through it. Looks good.
It's right there.
Wait a minute. So wait. If we're gonna do this, we're gonna do this right. Hold on.
We're not breaking news on a meal.
This is a Black Comic Lords exclusive.
Let's go.
All right, ladies and gentlemen. So if we're gonna do this, let's do this right. Let's do this right. Let's do this right and tight. Let's show this. I need y'all to stay with me. Check this out. Y'all are absolutely getting an exclusive. Y'all see what this is right here? It literally says this is a private
baby. Let's go.
Preview, meaning this is an invite-only situation. This hasn't even been launched. So if you go to Kickstarter, you can't even see what we're looking at right now. This is absolutely going to be my first time looking at this as well. So let's run through this real quick. Let's run through this as well. Finding 52, right, from the director of Collections of Black. You know, individual looks kind of familiar. We'll know who that is. Let's check this out. Joint filmmaker Big Phil Thomas as he embarks on an extraordinary adventure through this. We're not gonna read that. Y'all know what we came here for. We want the rewards. That's what we want. We want the rewards. That's what we care for. $10 gets you a what? A digital ticket. Absolutely like that. $25 gets you a legit ticket and a lobby card. Come on now. What we got here? $50 gets you 52 lobby card and a poster unsigned. You gotta pay for them 6, baby. 75. Ooh, lobby card, unsigned, more. Now, let me ask you a question. What are these lobby cards, Phil?
So the lobby cards are like when you would go to the movies back in the day, you would have another big poster. They have like the little lobby cards that would say the information about the movie. And
yes, I know what you're talking about. Yep.
So we'll do digital ones and we're going to do physical ones as well.
Oh, dope. And I like how they build on each other. Oh, whoa. See, I need to stay here for 10 seconds. Remember when Phil was moving his ash can, right? And he gave y'all the preview price, and he was like, whatever it was, $15, $20. And he said, the next time y'all see this, yesterday's price is not going to be today's price. So that means the only way you can get these ash cans signed, and it's the second printing. Remember, we got the first printing here on the BCL. The second printing, only way you can get that right here is from that ash can. Come on now. What else we got? Ooh, what is this? Time out. Artist signed, Fighting 52 person. Okay. And the name. Oh, I like this. I see
name listed in the supporter section of the film credits.
Oh, wait, I even peeped that. Look at that. Okay. Listen, this is my first time seeing it.
Wait, go back though. Let me show you something. You may have missed it. It is the keep going. The lobby card. Is it in that one? Printer, collector, lobby card, artist sign, Fighting 52. Go down one more. Just slide down just a little bit. Pull it down. The other way. So this one has the case. So this has the case file folder in it. You know what? I don't have that.
That's what I'm looking at. Yeah.
So I don't have that listed over there in the 7 items included. I appreciate it. So the case file folder is going to be like a case file. You know, when you pull out the files, like, and it says, oh, missing this, that, et cetera, et cetera. It's going to be like a little case file. Go ahead.
Oh no, that's clean. That's absolutely clean. And you remember, y'all saw the photo of Phil with the board behind him with the ribbons and whatnot, like he's literally searching for it. So that's gonna be dope.
It's a bunch of tiers.
250, and I see COAs. You talking my language? What we get here? Finding 52. See, Phil, you ain't man. And who did I see at Collections in Black with that at Heroes Con with that shirt?
It was Sun Tzu.
Sun Tzu got the early joint. Only me and Sun Tzu got them.
Love it. Whoa, limited edition tribute print inspired by Fantastic Four 52. Come on now. And then numbered edition with COA. Come on now. Listen. The exclusivity is given. I love it. Here we go. Now we talking some big boy numbers. Hold on. Phil, I'm gonna need you to talk about what we got right here. Now we in some big boy territory.
So I want you to keep going down a little bit. So we have in this one, of course, we got all the others that came with it, but we're gonna go a little bit extra with this particular piece because we're adding artwork by special artists to be announced. So if you're in the 500 tier, there's going to be some artwork as well. It's not going to be 11 by 17, but you're going to get something.
Hold on here. I see a panel. Of peoples for this one. Let's go. Associate producer credit and an invitation to the private live stream QA with the filmmaker. Word.
Now wait a minute. So here's the beauty. If you look at that, I don't know if you can zoom in on that panel. That was me at Baltimore Con, and I sat there and I blurred out people's faces. So
I can see Sanford Green.
I can see Keith Williams.
Oh, keep going.
I don't know who.
Is that Steph?
That's Stephanie.
That's probably Steph. This ball head.
That's still free. You can see the yellow kufi.
This has got to be either a Fua.
That's a Fua.
Yeah,
so that's Sway.
Oh, that's Sway.
Yeah.
Okay, that's what I was
Yeah, my panel was crazy. That was the first collections of black panel. You see how black that is?
I mean, they're so black you blur them out like it's mugshots.
Yeah, I had to blur them out, man. I didn't want to pay nobody no extra dollars just in case, man. So I do some hip hop. Hip hop, man, as we do, we sampling over here. Then we get to the big boy. All right,
so the biggest of the big boy. I'm not even gonna pause that, right? So you get the invitation to the live stream. You get the private virtual and an IMDb listing with the project. Explain to the people what they get with this 5 Gs.
Go down. There's more. Keep going. Go up some. It's in there. There's a piece that's missing in there. So the thing about this is you get an executive producer credit on the film as well.
That's dope.
So you get a big boy credit on that. So you're listed as an executive producer because executive producer, that's part of what they do. They give big money for these things to be done.
And when are you dropping this, my guy?
We're gonna see, but we're gonna see. But honestly though, I put it way out, but I hope to be done way before that. To be honest with you, I would love to drop a trailer by my birthday. That would be something for myself. And look, man, my goal is only 15K, but obviously we're trying to make way more than that, which I think we shouldn't have any issue with doing. But this is going to be a film like none other. This is a film for the culture. Like it's going to be dope. One of the people who I am going to go visit and interview is going to be, I'm going to go see Sun Tzu.
You going to go to the war room?
I'm going to the war room. I think it's important to go to the war room to see even though he doesn't know where the pages are, but it would be good to sit back and talk to him about the importance of these pages and where they might be and as a collector and things of that particular nature. So definitely going to Heritage, definitely going to Florida. Going to be talking to Kazran now. But also I want everybody to know too, in the next week or so, I'm trying to hit up all the platforms. BJ Kick, 6 Layers, everybody. We're going to be promoting this real heavy. And like I said, this is, this one's for us. This is for us. And, it's important. I think sometimes, when we were sitting, when me and Paul were at, when we were at OAX, and when I'm pulling out these Black Panther joints, the Jungle Action joint, the first time Luke Cage got his tiara, the first time you see Black Goliath lifting up the circus tent, like I had all that original art there. You understand what I'm saying? Like I need people to understand all that iconic art was there. Shout out to Kazra and Khalil for us collaborating and getting all this art together. But the one thing that got me was that I had a page from 53, and we believe that is the oldest, possibly the oldest Black Panther page in existence. But the conversation came in. I was like, well, where's anybody seen anything from 52? The answer was no. Like the answer was just no across the board. And if you go to the OAX Collections in Black All Access, I think it's episode 3. It might be 3. It even starts off with Kazra, Steel Freeze, and Sanford Green, and he's explaining the significance of that page that we did have, and then we say nobody knows where any of the pages from 52 is, and then I said that's when I said to myself, okay, I got to find these pages, or I have to at least get an idea of where they were or what had happened to them. And in the course of my journey, I'm going to showcase and highlight some of the best dealers, artists, and collectors, and that will also just, bring our community together even a little bit more. But I'm determined to find something, and I'm going to find something. So,
what I do love, and Paul, I'll leave room for you as well, because I know you're going to chime in as you should. But what I love, and it's not just the Finding 52 Collections in Black, but the whole community at large is invested in this, right? And when I say whole community, because you have and I keep talking about it at Heroes Con, right? Where you got to see, and I said it last show, where you got to see everyone in their element, right? So Paul got to see me at, MegaCon doing my chocolate thing, and he got to come to the crib and see me on Whatnot. But we got to see Paul interviewing in the wild, doing his thing, Phil hosting, right? But it's not just that. It's the fact that you had everyone, Eisner judges, writers, editors, right? Golden individuals. You had Whatnot influencers. You had every area of this comic book zeitgeist involved and invested, rocking, rolling with each other, giving each other kudos, showing love. Yeah. And literally in one space, everyone is in awe about this art that's on the wall. And everyone, as we're watching the movie, and we're just like, yo. And it didn't matter if you were a Whatnot seller. It didn't matter if you were just a podcaster, interviewer. Everyone was engaged watching this like, yo, where the hell is 52? Like, it's absolutely dope. Absolutely dope. Absolutely dope. Oracle, welcome back. But absolutely dope. Paul, I know you're going to chime in. I can't wait to hear your thoughts on this, but absolutely dope.
I mean, yeah. When we went to OAX 2 years ago, Phil, me,
let's go, Oracle.
Angel.
We don't talk about the comic books. We ain't done. Trust me.
And we got to see those pieces up and hear the impact that seeing Dennis Cowan look at Jack Kirby's work and have him say,
yeah,
all Kirby's good Kirby.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I think I made a comment because Phil had this piece. It was an original Kirby piece from like 1980, maybe. One singular page, splash page of Black Panther, and it was absolute fire. It was Kirby at his best. And I'd never seen that page before. And I said, "Hey, here's a good piece that you should check out, Dennis. Check out this Kirby piece. It's one of his best." And he goes, "No, all Kirby's good Kirby. Just look, all Kirby's good Kirby."
Good Kirby.
And he was just fascinated with it.
Yeah.
I was actually at that moment where that we talked about where's issue number 52, and he said it doesn't exist. It's a ghost. No one knows what happened to it. It was just a haunting moment. Like, that is a mystery that needs to be solved.
Yeah.
This is my favorite superhero of all time, my favorite comic book character of all time. I remember when I got my first copy of Fantastic Four 52, I was in Atlanta at the used bookstore. I think it's called the Book Nook. And they had all these old comics in boxes and amongst other antique books. It was there, my boy Mark. And I said, "Hey, I'm trying to complete my Black Panther run. Do you have Fantastic Four 52? And he's like, "I don't know, maybe. Let me look behind the desk." And he pulls out these 2 copies of Fantastic Four 52. And they were kind of beat up a bit, but they were decent. "How much you want for them?" And mind you now, I just dropped hundreds of dollars on a bunch of back issues that I pulled out these back issue bins. And I was low on money.
From Marvel.
Huh?
No, someone.
No, I said from Marvel.
Keep going. Go ahead, Paul.
I lost my train of thought. What was I saying? Yeah, so we bring out these two Fantastic Four 52 issues. How much you want for them? $20 each.
Yeah.
And I picked the better of the two, and I said, I only have enough money for one. Biggest regret. One of the stupid boneheaded moves of all time of my comic collecting career.
Listen, you ain't got it. You can't.
I had the opportunity to get 2 copies of Fantastic Four 52 for $40, and I only bought one.
Yeah, you were smoking crack that day, sir. Sorry.
Leave.
Now, mind you, this is 20 years ago.
I'm just messing with you, big dog.
This is before the movies came out, and he blew up as a character.
My 52 story is my one of my LCSs, whenever they would get a 52 in, they would just tell me. So at one point I had like 8 or 9 of these joints. And I also had a thief one time steal a bunch of books, and it was one of those. That was one of the things that was taken. Like 8 or 9 of them. But what's crazy is, so hear me out. So what's funny is that I had sent a copy to my dad. I sent my dad 2 copies. I sent a copy to my dad, and he couldn't remember what he did with it. So I sent him another copy. And so when my father recently sent me some of his comics that he had, the 52 that I gave him was in there. So that was kind of dope. So I have the copy that I got that I gave to my dad that my dad gave back to me. So, but I remember I used to get those for like nothing. They used to always, whenever they got 52 in, they would call me, and then they would call me whenever they got the Curious Black,
the Lois Lane 106.
Yeah. So I used to have a bunch of those at one point too.
Well, isn't that great about this community that Phil can just say, "I got the Curious Black," and I know exactly what he's talking about.
I mean, listen, you got to be
other comic spaces. They have no idea what he's talking about.
It's in you. It's not on you, baby. You got to, you know what it is. It's simple as that.
I think in this space, most people, should know. For those who don't know, Curious Black is the Lois Lane joint where she wanted to be a black woman. Well, she had to be to go undercover. My fault. I saw the artwork for that. I would have loved to own that.
It's a safe space to learn.
Yeah. So it's
exactly. Even if you don't know, it's a safe space.
It's a controversial book, but I just think it's it's one of those books that when I first seen it, I said, wow, this is crazy. You know what I mean? That's just the way I look at things. So
that conversation she had with Clark though.
Oh, would you marry me? Would you marry me out of black?
Yes. It was so telling of the time period.
I was just about to say he never answered the question though. He was just more like
meanwhile, he was an alien. You know what I mean?
Correct. That's the wild part. He ain't even from that planet. But growing up, it was just a nugget. But growing up where he grew up, he had biases.
Right. Well, I think too, and I think what was dope was I think that when we look at that, we're like, oh man, Superman. But I think the writers did that to make a point where it wasn't even necessarily that's who he was, but it was just that point to be made that fits so well in that story, regardless if Clark would have been like that or not. Like I feel like that was irrelevant, but I felt like it was the fact that they needed to do that with that character for it to hit home at the end of the story. So it was excellent work. So
yeah, but it also makes for a conversation piece where, hold on, would Clark still be with Lois Lane if she was, Lakeisha Lane?
He would have never touched her.
Lakeisha
Lane. No, we know.
Like I'm just saying, Lakeisha Lane.
We know he would have never touched her.
No, I mean, but it makes for great conversation. Mind you, I love the fact that Oracle brings up, but you're an alien. Like you ain't even
from here.
but look at that context and apply it to today. You ain't even from here, and you acting stuck up. See what I'm saying? That can apply today in so many scenarios. But we're just talking about a Kryptonian who don't want black people.
Click on this next image I just put up real quick. I got another joint for y'all.
Hold on. What is this?
That's not what I put up. But
that's okay. So you had mentioned Dietrich Smith.
Hell yeah! Oh,
this is the artwork from Trail of Serenity.
I just talked to him today.
Dietrich is another one who's
Trail of Serenity.
I tell you, it's about to pop. What I mean, pop. Like we keep talking about this Black Renaissance and whatnot. Like there's so many dope artists that are absolutely getting their shot and getting their shine. It is amazing.
Created, written, illustrated. He did it all.
Yeah.
I don't want to give away too much. I don't know how much he wants me to show, but I will show.
I got that today also.
I just got mine today. Listen, we're gonna have him on officially. We're gonna have him.
I wanted to show this page. Look at how crazy this page is.
Look at the detailing on that page. See.
He said, I'm not going to show none and proceed to show.
I mean, listen, this is why we talk about comics. It's okay. It's okay. Today's all about comics
level of
anyway.
detail.
Yeah, that is a really good page. So you know what's funny? I said to him, I said, I like this in black and white. I said, man, you may want to just keep this in black. He was like, nah, man, wait till you see the colors. I'm like, all right, cool. I feel you.
Well, you saw that cover. You saw the colors pop on that cover.
Yeah, but imagine if he does like two versions where it's like a black and white, like a treasury, and then just like a noir, and then a full color.
But the image on that semi splash almost is really nice. I think that's really dope with the you see the I don't know if it's like an astronaut or whatever, and the skull that look like it's been laying there for a while. I think that's really, it's a really dope image, man. So yeah,
Dietrich, if you're watching, you'll be happy to know that the cover that you did for Bitterroot is now a member of Collections in Black.
Yeah,
I sent him a photo. Hell yeah! Because I was like, "Are you here?"
I told him today, and he told me, he said, "Yeah, chocolate." He said, "Chocolate, let me know." So yeah,
I was just like, "Dear God," because listen. I'm not saying nothing because I ain't giving away no more free games.
Well, and let me say this too, Chocolate.
You giving all these nuggets away.
I know. Right?
I'm glad we brought that up too, because here's the thing. You know, there are individuals who have some really dope pieces and have some pages, and some of them I don't know everybody, obviously. If you have something that you feel like, man, I want this to be in Collections in Black, man, when it goes and it travels, I want this to be part of the collection, man. I'm about to bless you with this. Don't hesitate to hit me up and say, hey, yo, Phil, man, what do you think about this? You know, I want to, you know, I want this to pop. You know what I mean? Like, that's a dope page. On that page right there is dope. I like that.
Paul, do you remember
character design?
Paul, do you remember the name of the individual that did a perfect execution of here's my new book, let me know what you think? It was at Heroes Con. Perfect execution, because this goes to what Phil was talking about almost to a degree. Perfect execution of how you get critique of your book, but how you introduce your book.
Yeah, it was our man Maximilian Mazingo when he introduced us to.
I mean,
the Oracles.
When I tell you, matter of fact, Phil, I know you probably got the original art to the gosh darn book.
No, that's who did the I believe that's who did the static joint.
Because
this freaking cover is crazy.
Paul, let me tell you something right now. You know me when it comes to Whatnot. I've gotten people who have literally like, yo,
you're muted, or maybe I'm frozen. Am I frozen again?
No,
you're not frozen, Phil. You're not frozen. This is we cannot hear Chocolate at all.
We can't hear you.
He's probably saying some ridiculousness.
No sound whatsoever. Can't hear you. You are completely silent.
Let me show that.
That's new for him.
How do I
I think he's gonna have to leave and come back because there's no sound. No murk.
Here's the interior art of the same book.
I'm not leaving. Can you hear me now?
Oh yeah.
I'm not leaving. No, what I was saying was the artwork is dope. I said you guys know me on Whatnot. I'm selling everything that ain't stapled down. I got people on Whatnot talking about, yo, Chocolate, run this book. And I'm like, no, nigga.
That color splash with the yellows is really pretty.
Fake ads that he put in the book. Like he put a bunch of fake ads in the book. Absolutely dope. Absolutely fine. Yeah. Now he's crushing it. He's crushing it. And I love it.
Yeah, this is real dope work.
You know my favorite indie book is right now though.
Talk to me. This is what we're doing tonight.
Man, I know I probably should, because it's gonna sound biased if I do that. I like a lot of people's stuff, so I don't know.
Listen, it's your book. It's what you like. Nobody can tell you can't like what you like.
So I'll say this: there's a book that I'm there's a couple books actually, but this one particular book, They got me. I love this piece. This right here.
Oh nah, that Ghost Man is tough.
Man, let me tell you.
Is that your Raymar Brunson?
Yes.
Yeah.
Can you show that cover again? Because they just made you big.
Hey.
Yeah, I like that
That's
cover.
clean.
That's number 3. I got number 1.
Ghost
I'm out.
Man.
What's the difference? Is that comic book size in your hand, or the other one is like Treasury?
Magazine and then comic book size.
And he did one like magazine, almost Treasury size.
Oh, nice.
He said he did it because, you know, the way his art kind of pops on here is a little bit like, I'm gonna show you the page. That's
Raymar Brunson's a beast. I almost killed him the other day when he joined because it said Art of Brunson, and I was like, listen, the Knicks were doing what they do. I apologize.
Yeah, his stuff is crazy. Like,
where can we get his book from?
Hold on. I'm gonna show you this one page.
This man is all up in the book.
Look at this stuff.
Yeah,
like like just, you have to see it in front. It's like the complexity and the simplicity. Like this page.
That's a clean page.
Yeah, he's all about storytelling with his art style.
Yeah, man. I mean, the thing that I like about Raymar is that it's when he does some of his other stuff, when he does like his commissions. I mean, he has 3 pieces in Collections in Black right now. In the way that he does his action scenes are ridiculous, you know. So like for me, like when I look at some of these new artists, I put like Raymar up there. I like Uko Smith.
Yeah,
my man. What's my man's name? Is it Jamie Johnson? I'm gonna say it wrong. What's Jamie's last name?
Yep.
Is that the right?
Jamie Johnson. Yeah, that dude's a beast.
Nice.
What book has this individual worked on? I'm not saying.
I mean, you may not know, but he's done like some pieces for me. My man who does I had him in Collections in Black. He does the new the book with the ninja rabbit. Why am I not Jared Cullum? He's another one. There's so much good talent. Jamie Jones. He'll be at my show in Jacksonville, July 11th. Here we go. So Jamie Jones. Did I say Jamie Jones? I say Jamie Johnson or something.
Jamie Jones.
Paul, what's the name of that? Paul, what's the name of that guy? That.
And Jamie has a piece in Collections in Black also, but you know.
Paul, we were at Heroes Con and he was sitting, I think, a row behind Kyle, and he was by himself sketching. Oh my God, I could see his banner. He looked skinny. He had a beard on and a hat, and he was drawing some dope shit. And I said, we got to do work with him. Damn, man, I think you got original art from him. Yes, you did. You got original art from him at Heroes. What the hell's his name?
I got original art from.
Oh my gosh, yes, you did.
Dexter Vines.
Yes, Dexter Vines. Oh, he's another one. Yes, Dexter Vines is another one. But I love it because a lot of these names, people are
he did the inks on this George's Genties piece.
Yes. Hold on. Let me swap it. Yes. DEXTAR Vines. What? And then he did a sketch on one of my boys from the Anti-Hero Society. He did a sketch on their joint. Fire. You know what's funny? In a few years, we're going to be talking about Stephanie's son like that.
I'm saying.
Listen.
I'm big mad I didn't get a sketch from Wally.
Listen, we're not to say that because it's Stephanie's son. Literally, I saw the sketch before they even told me who did it. And I was like, oh, shoot. Who did that? And it was like, Papa. I'm like, Stephanie's son? I'm like, yeah. I said,
need to get him in the sketchbook. It's my new favorite thing, man. It's my new favorite thing.
You're welcome. Oh, hey, click on that picture real quick, Chocolate.
Hold on.
All right, so tomorrow, if you're here in the Pittsburgh area, man, I'll be at the August Wilson Center for celebrating Black Music Month. Me and my man Q Perry. As a matter of fact, Q Perry did one of the Storm pieces that was in Collections in Black, one of the big joints, and that's my guy from the crib. And he had actually, when I did my Collections in Black Tie Affair, he did a piece for me. So he's gonna be doing live art tomorrow. I'm gonna be DJing. We're at the August Wilson Center. It's a free event. And you know, make your way out there if you're in the Pittsburgh area from 6 to 9 p.m. That is tomorrow. So people say, well, how's that relevant? Because I'm DJing, damn it. And we got some art there. So there we go.
How is it relevant? Because I'm DJing.
I love how you tie that together.
Now that I'm thinking about in terms of book,
do we have
book by Ray Anthony?
Because if not, I'm going to go do
There's
my
a book by Ray
Anthony. Paul froze again. He is frozen.
First off,
I'll let me know when I'm back. Am I back?
You're back. Yes.
Hey,
this is frustrating.
Joystick Angels. That's my. Oh man, I can't wait. Listen, Joystick Angels is one of those books. It's ready to go. RTG. When I say ready, so Harriet Tubman Demon Slayer, Keisha Demon Eater, Tuskegee Heirs, and Joystick Angels ready to go. When I mean ready to go, I'm talking about TV show. I can see it already as an animated situation. That book is ready to go. Just boom.
I'm excited for Newton's new the new book, man. So I'm definitely excited to see what Newton got coming.
Listen, absolutely dope.
Guy. And Newton's another one, man. He's a real good brother, man. He's coming to Pittsburgh for Collections in Black. He came up when we had the closing, and I definitely appreciate Brother Newton. Real good brother, man. So
absolutely love it. Ladies and gentlemen, I absolutely love it. I'm excited. Appreciate everyone. Like, subscribe. Before we go, Oracle, Paul, what y'all got going on?
Sleep.
Well,
I have a couple things.
Yeah, I need that black. I can't believe I didn't pre-order that. I'm tripping.
Oh, there's also the that's the other cover too.
The black. I'm not gonna front. That cover is nice. The one that
I got sent an extra one. Well, I got sent an extra one by mistake that I'm gonna give away.
Okay.
What? You better
right
than
now?
Me. You better than me because I ain't giving away nothing. I'm selling all of them joints.
You don't want to just have a reader's copy and a one to slab?
Word.
Well, I think it'd be nice for somebody. No, I meant what I said.
I think it'd be good. Just give it to me. Just give it to me. Give it to me. Just give it to Kaz. Listen, Kaz.
I'll be posting on my Instagram how to get this. So look out.
If you don't know, her Instagram is right there on the screen.
A for amazing. Nice. Paul, what you got, my guy?
I don't really have anything specific to say, but I will say I have to take a few steps back from what I'm doing at Black Comic Lords because I've got a lot of stuff going on in my life. So I'm going to be a lot more selective and intentional with some of the interviews I'll be doing for the foreseeable future. Please do not be offended. I have a lot of people that have asked for interviews. I have some that I have kind of slated already. But I really do have to get some other things addressed before I get into the full swing of things. Okay. But I mean, on the flip side, it's going to be more quality than quantity. Think of it that way. There's one I have to reach out. There's one person I have to reach out to immediately, which I hope to have this creator on next week, if I'm lucky. And it'll be somebody that you all know. I'll leave it at that.
Yeah. That was the worst clue ever.
I mean,
that was a terrible.
Of course, we got Heroes. Can't forget, not Heroes. I'm sorry, San Diego. Our Eisners. They coming home with something. They coming home with
something.
That's a fact.
Let me say. I think too. I think one, it was a good show. It's always good seeing y'all. Hopefully by tomorrow, or I'm gonna be honest, man, when it's time for me to launch, I could have launched this Kickstarter a week or so ago, but as soon as I get this other video piece done, I'm launching that joint. And like I said, Matt, you know, it's full steam ahead. I got a bunch of other projects that I got in the works as well. And yeah, it's just what we're gonna do. You know, I'm trying to go to Baltimore Con, San Diego Con. I gotta go to Greg Burnham's joint. You know,
word. Shout out
Black Atlanta Comic Con? Is that what it's called?
BAC, yeah, Black Atlanta Comic
Exposition, isn't it?
Exposition. Mind you, see, respectfully, because Greg's the homie. That's the squad. But we absolutely got to highlight Greg. The fact that he saw a need and then fulfilled it with one con and said, you know what, we need more. I'm gonna do another con. Come on, you know how hard it is to just do one con and then one con alone, and then to say I'm gonna do another one in a new area and make it completely separate from that. I'm not gonna call it like BCL South. These videos, right? I'm just gonna do my own thing and call it something. That is absolutely difficult. On top of doing covers, on top of writing and producing Tuskegee Air, and then everything else that he's doing, that ain't no small feat. We absolutely got to give this man his flowers so we can smell that. That is not a small feat.
I want to go to Casper's joint too, but I also have a big event. I mean,
July 11th in Jacksonville.
Yeah, so if you're
that's 2 hours from me.
Oracle, you could give him the book there.
What the hell was that?
Or she's like, Oracle's like, listen, man, I don't know. Kaz is like,
if I'm invited to do a few things, I may happen to go.
Yeah. See, there you go. Quid pro quo. There we go.
Quid pro quo is crazy.
With that, I can promise you, as I promise you all at the beginning of the year, that Black Comic Lords were going to be doing more. It's always going forward. It's always making progress, and we're always going to keep pushing at that needle, hoping to move it a little further. And I think we have some things cooking that, if they come to fruition, we'll do that.
When they come to fruition, sir, ain't no if.
They will come to fruition because I have a lot of fires burning. There's a lot of stuff cooking. Y'all gonna be like, what?
Yeah, things are bubbling over here. So we may be kind of silent right now. You may not see us as often as you would like, as certainly we would like, but I promise you, it's all because we're in the lab, we're in the kitchen, and we're cooking. Things about to blow up.
Oh, real big too.
Hey, yo.
First off, that's a pause. I'm sorry, Oracle. I've been letting you slide all night. That's a pause.
I'm just talking about some passport events. I got my passport ready.
Hey, what we talking about?
Nah, see, you all night. Now you got to get shot back. Pause. Hey, yo.
What's the name of the show in Jacksonville? Just so we can support Casra.
IC3. Just Google IC3. Look at Comic Art Fans website and you'll find it.
Kaz, that name scared me because I literally thought it was IceCon. I was like, what? I was like, nah, I ain't going to no ice convention. Even I'm born here. I'm Haitian. I don't want that.
and speaking of Comic Art Fans, make sure you download the app as well. It's really dope. So if you want to go and get updates and see all the new art, things of that nature, if you're not familiar with the Comic Art Lab channel, you really need to get familiar. It's a really dope YouTube show. So
just be prepared when you see the Comic Art Fan stuff to tuck your chain in. It's a whole nother level of
Debo coming.
Oh, Indie Comic Creator Con. So that's why I say IC3. Got it.
Yeah.
Nice. All right, y'all. I got some work. You see me, man. I'm like, I got to edit. I got to make me something to eat.
respectfully, everybody's tipsy. Everybody's feeling it. That being said, Paul, take us home.
It's nice to talk about comics again. Comics are fun. Comics are good. Comics are positive. Comics help me keep my sanity. Let's keep it always about the comics. Black Comic Lords, we got you.